Today we're talking to Chris Keogh, 27, who had an unfortunate accident, and he's going to tell us all about it. In your own words, Chris.
So I was playing for my local football team, AFC Keogh. Played for them for 6 years, ever since I came back from university. Just a typical game, league game, against Merton at home, and 80 minutes in, a ball comes down from the wing, ball bounces up in the air, and I jump up for the header, like I have a million times before. Been playing football since I was 6 years old. I remember just jumping perhaps a bit more forwards than I normally would, and next thing I know, I'm on the deck, and my whole body's gone into pins and needles. I can't feel the lower half of my body. My hands and my arms went into hypersensitivity. I landed face down with my arm underneath my chest, and I remember I was in so much pain. I'm talking 10 out of 10. The referee ran over and immediately applied pressure to my neck, and there was a junior doctor on the other team, a guy called Joe, who showed him how to position his hands on my neck so that I couldn't move it and it wouldn't do further damage. And if those two hadn't have done that, I may have not kept the movement in my shoulders, my arms and my hands that I have today. So to Joe and then to the referee, Dave, I'm eternally grateful. The ambulance came and rushed me to St. George's. I was in surgery for 6 hours. Woke up in intensive care, where I was there for 8 days. Toughest 8 days of my entire life. I didn't sleep, first of all, for all of the 8 days. I was suffering from severe sleep deprivation for a number of reasons. I had a chest infection prior to the injury, so I had secretions in my lungs, which is like snot, phlegm, mucus building up, so I was really struggling to breathe. They monitor your O2 levels, and they're meant to be about 98, 100. Mine was between 70 and 80. So for the first 3 days, I spent a lot of time with the nurses and the physios, trying to cough up all the stuff in my lungs. And I had to use machines and oxygen and so on to help me breathe and to help me cough it up, because I've lost the use of my abdomen. I can't cough. So that was pretty terrible. And then I got told on the 4th day, I think, that they've never seen someone with my injury regain the use of their legs, which was extremely hard to take. But the nurses in the ICU and the receptionist, Kelly, were amazing. They let my girlfriend Daisy stay the night to comfort me and to help me through that evening, and that was amazing of them, and all the nurses in the ICU were incredible, and helped me just not go mental with through not sleeping. About 5th day in, my breathing started to regulate, and got much better, and I started to just feel better and get a bit stronger. So after 8 days, moved into the wards where I am now, and here I'm just waiting to get to my next place, which is a place called Stanmore, which is a specialist spinal rehabilitation centre where I'm going to go and spend about 4 to 6 months learning how to adapt to life in a wheelchair. So looking forward to getting there. I can't wait. And in terms of my mental state, I'm strong. I'm staying positive. And what's helped me through all of that is, whilst I was in intensive care and since I've been in hospital, the outreach that I've had, not only from my family, from my friends, but also from the footballing community, has been incredible. The football team reached out to, and my entire AFC Keogh family reached out to, as many professional football players as they can. So Jose Mourinho, Peter Crouch, Eden Hazard, Michael Owen, Azpilicueta, and many, many more. Outside of the footballing community, people like Big Shaq, Michael Van Gogh, and have all sent me videos wishing me well, and I can't tell them and the football team how much that's helped me get through this, because my hands are very weak. I get the nurses to read out all the messages and show me all the videos that came through, and when I was getting a bit teary or really upset around the situation that I'm in, I would watch one of those videos, or one of those videos would come through, and would put a smile on my face, and I can't put into words what impact that's had on my mental state and also my recovery. So to everyone who has put together videos, sent me a video, have come see me, have sent me a note, whether it be on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, I'm eternally grateful, and the support has been incredible. We're currently, Daisy, my girlfriend, has set up a GoFundMe page to fund adjustments that I'm going to need. So we're going to have to find a new house, as our current house doesn't have a downstairs toilet, and I think it's going to be pretty tricky to always go upstairs in a wheelchair when I need to go. I'm 6'6", so I'm going to need a custom wheelchair, and just other adjustments that I'm going to need to. Thank you so much to everyone who has already donated, and if you can, and if you're able, it'd be great if you could donate and help me. That'd be fantastic, and I'll be keeping a blog on social media around my road to recovery. My goal is to get to the 2024 Olympics in some form of capacity, whether that be swimming, or I'll even take, I don't know, bowls or whatever where they're lacking, so I can win a gold medal. But I'll keep a track of my road to recovery, and so thank you to everyone who's offered some sort of support in any shape or form. I can't tell you how much it means, not only to me but to my family too. So thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Chris. And the name of the page for the?
It's GoFundMe/Chris Keogh.
Top man. All the best, mate.
Thanks.
Chris, thanks for speaking to us. And how do you see the future panning out? Jobs, all this sort of thing. Hopefully your house is going to get sorted out, but the work situation.
So I was meant to start my new job 2 days after the incident. So I played football on the Saturday. I was meant to start my new job at PwC on Monday. So technically I'm unemployed, but PwC and John Bentley and Keith Harrington in particular just have been, I can't put into words how fantastic they've been and how supportive they've been. So they've helped me with 3 months pay, which was so kind of them, and it's going to help me pay my mortgage whilst I'm in hospital, not earning anything. And they've also want to come see me when I'm at Stanmore in my rehab centre, and then come and talk about future jobs and what they would foresee me doing when I get out of rehab. It's been incredible. I haven't even met John, and he's been in touch with my dad and has shared my GoFundMe page across the company, across social media. They've just been fantastic, so I can't thank them enough. And that was a huge worry for me when I woke up from the surgery, and my family is, what was I going to do for work after I got out, and they've really just taken that worry away, and I couldn't be more thankful. So that's what the future holds, is to get out of here, get fit, and go work for PwC, hopefully.
That's fantastic. Well, hats off to them.